Alright guys, welcome to another YouTube video and at the same time to another Qiyana review. I played a game in Masters against Katarina and this was the last game of the split, meaning that the LP that you gain was still implemented, so if I win this game I will get around like 20 LP, but the rune changes were already in there as well. So as you can see, Scorch and Sudden Impact here. Sudden Impact is giving you 20 true damage basically early on, and Scorch gives you 20 true damage as well. So I went for this setup right here with Sudden Impact and Scorch, and also for Ignite because I was laning into a Katarina and I thought that we could maybe sneak in a solo kill or two, or maybe even get, generally speaking, a really good advantage. So let's actually take a look at this game and see how it went. Let me skip forward here to the actual gameplay. So as you can see, we did invade the enemies, and I think that we were able to secure a nice little kill here. So Lilia flashes, Blitz actually flashes as well. We get the kill here, and then we keep running down the Sona. I W forward, use one auto attack, ignite her, and then flash auto. I don't know if this was actually worth it. I mean, I do get a kill, which is nice, but I can't really buy anything from it except for boots. So we are getting those boots, and now we are running into lane. As I said, it's a Katarina matchup. Against Cat, you don't want to basically hit these minions here. Or you, like, it's a bit rough. Like, you, how do I explain this properly? You don't want to attack these minions, because then her minions will get lower in a different order, and then she can actually walk up and auto attack the minions and use Q on you, right? So now she has to use Q on the minions because they are the same HP, and she will basically miss CS if she doesn't Q them, which is also what will happen, as you can see. So she Qs those, I get one auto attack here, and we keep playing on the lane. I am actually a bit cautious here, and I'm trying to not walk up too much because I don't want her to Q me, but she's not really going for Q on me, she's going for the creeps. I would probably do the same, because you are not really killing Qiyana as Cat anyways. And now I'm level 2, there's nothing really to do here, I'm just slow pushing this wave into the Katarina. Could have maybe used the Q on her right here, but apart from that I think this is fine. Okay, we get another minion here. Okay, and right here I actually cancelled my auto attack and then used Q. My idea was to kill this minion and then Q the Katarina and proc Scorch that way, but I actually missed the auto attack on the minion here. If I go back, you can see it again. Right here, I tried to auto attack it, then I cancelled my auto attack and used Q. That's why I Q'd the minion and not the Katarina, because otherwise I would have gotten a Q in there. Look how I'm always positioning myself in this area right here, like outside of the circle, because if she E's onto the edge of her dagger, this is like basically the range that it has, right? So this is the range that her damage actually applies. So you always want to zone her that way, and that way she can't really walk up or do anything, right? As you can see, the closer that I'm walking to the dagger, the closer she's walking to me, because she actually wants to E in. Alright, so we get one more creep here. And I think 3 or 4 more minions, and then I should be level 3, and then I can maybe start going for the first trade right here. Katarina uses her Q and hits me, which is fine though. I was a bit slow here though. If I take a look at this again, I get level 3, and I don't walk up immediately. Like, I take way too much time to upgrade my E right here and then to walk up. You have to do this instantly. And I don't really walk up, but it's okay, she walks back, so I probably couldn't have reached her anyways. And then I use EQ, and this is really interesting, guys. So you get Scorch damage now, as you will see in a moment. Right here, exactly. So you get Scorch damage, and because you actually used a dash, the Q actually applies the true damage that you are dealing. So using EQ instantly gives you Scorch and Sudden Impact, which is quite nice, and I think that might be a good playstyle into some matchups. Let's move on. Okay, so Katarina is playing really passive here. I mean, there's not really much you can do. I just use one Q on her, proc Scorch, and also get true damage here. I place a ward because I want to hug this side of the map right now, and by warding this side I can actually see if someone is coming or not. The only way someone could actually gank me here and I wouldn't see it is if the enemy jungler actually invades my jungler through this side of the map, which is really unlikely, and then ganks me from here, but even then I have vision, so yeah, I think that's a great ward to place. Alright. Katarina is still playing really, really safe. But it's alright. We auto attack once more. And now I'm actually level 4. I tried to hit her with Q, which actually works. And look how I'm actually being annoying here. I am walking up because what you can always do. So if Katarina actually stands here like this, you can do this against melee matchups that can't do anything. Like Cat is a really weak champion, especially early on. You can use an auto attack right here, and then use EQ. Sorry, I actually messed that one up. And then use EQ and jump out that way. And that way you get one tower shot at max and you proc Electro plus Scourge plus sudden impact, which is really nice. So look what I do. Auto EQ, proc Electro, and run out. And I definitely win that trade. Like, that trade is guaranteed to win because I'm actually level 4 and she's level 3. This is really aggressive though, you don't have to do this, but it's just a small mechanical thing you can try out. Alright, and then I actually saw that I have a window to roam, and I saw that Kha'Zix is invading my Talia. And I'm actually just holding ice here. There's no reason to use it, because he has no flash anyways. And Talia is probably going to flash here. So what I can do is I can just wait, auto attack, Q, and instantly after I use my Q right here, I grab W on this wall and then try to Q him instantly after that. And he should die actually. But Talia decided to knock him away, so I don't get the kill, which is lovely. I mean, we love that. I get the wave. I basically slow push another wave right here. And I think I'll go for one more trade. E auto Q. And then grab ice and just leave. Exactly. Okay, let's skip forward. There's nothing to do right now. I picked that, like I was always pinging that Katarina was missing basically, which is also extremely important, so she can't get good roams in. Right here I should have actually grabbed grass or ice and not rock because you want to change the element. I just hit the EQ onto the cat and you can see like the damage is actually quite nice with this rune setup. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so right here, Katarina is definitely killable. If I E-flash onto her with Q, and then R her onto this or on that wall, right? I can use QWQ and she dies. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to use EQ. Because actually it's better to use ER into cat. That's right. I actually did a right play here, but I used the wrong wall to actually hit her. The problem is if you use EQ, it's only a root. And after your EQ, there's a small window. Like, even if you press R, she can actually jump out of it. Like, she can E to the minion, which is really annoying. So I don't hit that really. I auto Q, WQ, but I miss it slightly. I don't know if I could have done that faster though. And also, by the way, like, this wall would have been much better. If I R her onto that wall, she definitely dies. There's no way she gets out. Let's take a look at the rest of the play. Auto, auto, Q, and I actually walked for half a second there and then used WQ, and that's why I actually missed, because I would have killed her guaranteed with pickaxe 2 longswords here. She would have died, I think. Also, Ignite was still ticking, like only half the tickets were gone, so yeah, she would have died here. I'm pretty sure. So I actually misplayed that. I used my WQ way too slow. And now I'm just pressuring her, getting those creeps, and grabbing a pickaxe, grabbing, how's it called, dirt right here. And look how I'm always like slow pushing the wave, and whenever Cat walks up like too far, I basically just EQ onto the minions and get a really nice hit on. Okay, nothing really happens here. Okay. This was like insanely slow again. I don't know what was going on this game, but usually I'm a lot faster. Right here you have to press E, R, auto attack her mid-air, which I think I did. Wait a sec. Let me actually get into the details here. So she walks up too close to this wall, right? And she just used E, so she has no E right now. So you press E onto her, R her onto that wall. And after that, you basically, like, you have to use an auto attack while she is getting pushed back to the wall, okay? And after that, you have to use QWQ and maybe finish off with an auto attack, right? And let's actually see what I did here. So I ER. I didn't auto attack, I canceled my auto attack because I was running out of the tower range. And then I used QWQ, but really slow. Like, really slow. Walking out of tower range there was so unnecessary. And that's why I actually missed everything. And then I tried to go for a kill still, but obviously, like, the Kha'Zix was there, so I just died. That was really unnecessary, for sure. Okay. Also, look what I'm doing here. When the minion is low, I do this really often. I actually just jump into the minion and then use Q onto the enemy. Great hit. A lot of damage, actually. I hit another Q. It was not like enhanced damage because she was not the first target that my Q hit, but overall that was still really nice. And now I missed minions, of course. E flash R, QWQ. Exactly, and that way she actually can't, like, she can't do anything here. This is just, there's no counterplay basically. I could have also waited and then tried to dive her without my flash, but doing it this way is just no hesitation. It surprises her and yeah, it works. Okay, and that's basically it for the lane, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I won't be reviewing the rest of the game since I am really looking for lane improvement right now. I still hope it was helpful. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out, and yeah, bye bye. Have a nice day.